DCA Adventure is rated F for fucking awesome.
Yo, Crypto Nation, it is a FA Friday. Yo, what's going on, all you awesome people out there? I'm Nemesis, and of course, I got my home dogs over here. We got Crypto Mikhail, we got Gundy, our resident meme master over there. We got the ghost of helpful over there. I mean, you can proof of like picture, right? I mean, isn't that how it works these days?
That's right.
Proof of picture.
NFT?
Right.
No, I don't think so. It'd be cool though. I'm sure there is one.
Oh yeah.
Right.
I'm still trying to get over this. One of the. It was just a really good idea. Basically, it was like one of the Khaki Infinity, whatever the Khaki NFTs, whatever I forget what they're called. But just a random fan printed off his NFT that he has and put it on a really good piece of cardstock and glued it to a shiny piece of acrylic, so that way it like really pops out and looks like it's there.
Oh yeah.
I was like, that's so cool. I was like, that's a good way to show it off. So I messaged a good friend of mine. I was like, yo, I got an idea.
I got an idea. What's up, everybody? Oh man, people are trickling.
Right, Jason S. Counterfeiting 2021. Right click and save.
Right click, open picture in new tab.
Right.
Open original in new tab.
Oh yeah. And
Yeah.
that's always my issue with the NFTs. It's like
It is hard to.
You just screen shit, save, but
I'll be busted that shit.
and
It definitely makes it difficult, because you can do that. You can just copy and paste it. I mean, you can't. The code there is only like one set of the code, so like, yes,
it's
that
like
part is not copy and pasted
No.
unless you like copy the metadata from the thing. But it's still like that you can't copy and paste. But the picture, easy copy and pastable.
right.
Speaking of,
Considering there's nothing like baked into most of those hashes,
I mean, most of them are from the ones that I've been messing with, because I've been like toying around with it. Is they actually have DNAs and all sorts of stuff. So like it does go pretty in depth. It's not like
it's not
like block hash, but
right. But it's also not like
it is when you mint it is when the hash function comes in.
Right,
so,
but it's like it's like
Live.
Douglas that I was talking with. It's like he puts his music into it. It's like, but
yeah.
it's like, to me that's value. Even if it's shitty fucking music, dude. At least somebody fucking attempted to go, hey, look, this is something I fucking. It's more than just a cover album. It's there's something cool behind it. You should check it out. Okay, cool. I'm down. But most of the other stuff, it's like, I don't give a fuck about the hash function. There was share bear for a reason.
share, guys. Well, speaking of metadata, everybody like Facebook's new name.
Oh yeah, Meta.
Beta. Oh.
The Meta.
Meta. I'm gonna call it Meta. I refuse.
He wants to have the whole virtual reality community.
When they said the word the metaverse, and I was like,
See, they talk to
I was
John.
like, is this like? I was like, did John sell them yen?
Right.
Yeah.
That's immediately that I was like, sounds familiar.
Yeah, right.
I've been down this road before.
Right? This is a trap.
I don't know
how I feel
where
about
this is
like
going.
Oculus and stuff now.
Oh man, I don't even turn mine on anymore. It's so sad. I have to have
Please
face.
log into your Facebook account.
And I'm
no.
I'm like, my Facebook account is there. Like you could see it.
In theory.
No, you could see it, but
There is there, but-
from me trying to get into it, yeah, I got locked out of that years ago, and nothing that I did. It was just because two things. I didn't agree to any of their fucking terms of service whenever they fucking started putting the anti-privacy bullshit in there, and it'd been years since I touched it, so like they kind of deactivate
like-
your account.
So like the Patriot Act, probably. About the time you stop using Facebook.
Probably right around that time. You know, I wouldn't put it. It was like right when they were sitting there admitting that they were fucking basically collecting all data, no matter if it was in a private message or not. If it was on the platform, they were recording the data.
It was used.
Right.
Used and abused.
And I did not agree to that in any way, shape, or form. And they actually allowed an opt-out in the very, very beginning.
Oh yeah, then they got keen to that real quick.
Oh yeah, and I was like, oh yeah, no, and they gave me one last chance, and I just never responded, and I just like fuck it, dude, and I stopped going back onto it, and then, God, I think it was like 6 years ago. I'm like, I wonder if I can still get into that bitch, and I fucking put everything in there, and they're like, this account's been deactivated. I'm like,
Got him.
Techman says he uses the FB just to make liberals cry.
Nice.
There's a
I
lot
use
of
it
them
for
in there.
I use it for the marketplace because they killed Craigslist.
Did they?
Basically, if you go on Craigslist, it's nothing now but like scammy
Facebook
ads.
links.
Basically,
yeah.
yeah, it's like scammy ads, and that's all it really is. You're like, oh, cool, but you go look for it on Facebook. But now all you get is stuff that's like shipping. So then you have to go every time, go picture preferences and like change it to local only and not shipping. It's disappointing when you open it up and you're like, oh, graphics cards. You're like, yeah.
Yeah,
And
like,
it's like,
you know,
and it's like, oh, shipping, and I'm like, I don't
local
want
pickup only. You know.
bullshit.
Right.
Yeah, it just doesn't have the same security like I guess eBay does with PayPal and whatnot. You know, if you get scammed.
Right. At least you got a little fucking defense system going on there.
Yeah, a little something never hurt, you know.
Little something. Oh yeah.
Little
Little extra
peace of
layer.
mind, yeah. It's like when you send that really large crypto across like chains the first time.
Oh
you're
man,
like,
you're like waiting. You're like
just sitting there like, where is it?
waiting for the
fuck is
confirmation
it?
to show up. Like
Right. You
refreshing the transaction explorer link. You're like refresh.
Yeah.
One confirmation. Whew.
Right.
Good guys.
And by that time,
right.
you already had the one single bead of sweat come down, drip off your chin. You're like, oh my god, my heart almost exploded.
Off your nose,
Right.
Man, that was scary.
Right. You're like
That was a close call.
That was worse than a roller coaster, guys.
Oh man.
Imagine me fucking buying ASICs for the first time, and I'm like, oh god, everybody's been talking shit about Bitmain. Here I go. Click.
Yeah.
Oh god, I got
At least it was
scammed.
Bitmain, you
I
know.
got scammed.
Speaking of,
I got
speaking of
scammed.
basics,
I got scammed. I got scammed, and I saw confirmation and then a shipping receipt, and I'm like, oh wow, that was amazing. I need to do this
they're-
again. It was like a
They're
little.
actually
It was
on
like
the way.
it was like this little hit of dopamine. I'm like, oh, good hash power. Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
yes, that is DCA HR Lambs. Correct.
Yo.
He's just chilling. Cool as a fan. That's right.
Right.
He's trying
Speaking
to
of
go
ASICs, man, I scored a gold trail this morning.
Yeah? Did you get the one with the PSU or what?
No, I don't need that.
No.
I got plenty of power supplies. I don't need to pay an extra $100 for a power supply when I got extras. I'm good.
True that.
True that. But yeah, so no.
I don't know.
Power supply.
The only reason why I would ever do like, okay, I'm gonna get the power supply because I already know I'm gonna only buy one, right? So it's like nostalgia purpose. You're like, I've got this fucking old school set, you know, versus I've got the main body of it, you know. It's almost like one of those, like in the very end, you know, and that shit's like not even fucking worth using, and you're like, hey man, do you have one of these? And you're like,
Oh, look at my mantle.
oh my god, dude, check that out.
And I got the holiday special one, so there's gonna be a pumpkin on it, which adds more value to me.
Oh yeah.
I was like, heck yeah, it's got a pumpkin on it. I like
It's
it.
like in that one company.
Did you
rack miners?
Did you pay the little bit of that little extra fee for it?
What?
Did you actually get it from them, or did you?
No, I got it from Gold Shell. They did.
Oh, no
they
shit.
did a drop. They did a drop this morning at like 7 a.m. I was letting my dog outside. He was outside taking a fucking shit, and he's sitting there crouched over, and I was like, oh,
Grumpies.
and it was like my email, and it said Gold Shell, and it was like spooky event, and it said Doge Mini. And I didn't even open the email. I put my phone in my pocket, left the dog outside, left the front door open, and I ran to my computer. And I was like, slid across my hallway in my socks, and was just like slid into my office, ran in here, got it all pulled up, started loading the site, then went and checked their Twitter while I was loading the site because it was already kind of loading slow. And it was like it was on Twitter, and I was like, all right, we're going. Just send Bitcoin as fast as I can. And I was like, all right. So we sent it, and we got one. I'm excited.
Confirmations.
Yep. Someone should make a pumpkin NFT. Someone should make a pumpkin NFT.
I
Someone
think
should
that's underway right now.
You should
I think so.
randomize a pumpkin NFT 5,000
man.
times.
That'd be crazy. Well, depends on how many it would be.
5,000 individual pumpkins.
So
Yeah,
many
pumpkins. Pumpkins. I like
Pumpkin
pumpkins. Chunking pumpkins.
You go pumpkin chunking out where you live?
Not yet.
No.
So
They don't do that up this way. That's
No.
a cool little southern thing.
yeah, cool little southern thing. You go pumpkin chunking.
Oh.
Pumpkin chunking over here though.
I like the trebuchets.
Doge Lord says, yo.
Yo. Well, yeah, Doge Lord. And traffic. Man, that was a good answer. Quickly.
Yeah, you know. That's how
Yeah,
you roll.
he knew I was gonna ask him.
Traffic time.
Right.
Gotta get you to move. Gotta get you to move.
Dark mode.
Dark mode. Dirty.
Yeah. You know, it's like you were sitting there talking about that NB miner with that full unlock. You know, one thing I was having an issue with was NB miner. Did you know that Did you know that NB miner does not like LHR on a mixed rig?
Oh no.
Oh, it doesn't know what to do with both of them?
Yeah, dude. And if you try, and you can get, and I put in there which cards to apply only to and disregard the rest. And
oh,
it's
really?
still
Just one card? And it still wouldn't run it?
I had 2 LHRs on there with the 6600 XTs. I've got to actually put together another rig to actually run NB miner.
Ugh.
Gold Shell email was at 5:05 a.m. Pacific for the mini Doge. Yeah, or 7. Cool standard time.
Right.
Or 8, East Coast, West Coast side time.
East Coast, West Coast side. That's not the way that works.
Coast, I know.
Yes, yeah, I would agree with that. T-Rex miner is better than NB miner, but NB miner did just release a new update that fully unlocks some of the LHR cards. So
Yeah.
3080 Ti's get like 97 mega hash.
Oh, yeah.
3070 Ti's are getting like 80 plus or 60 plus mega hash, is almost 70, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, is it really that big of a jump?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it finally they like worked past the fucking lock on there. And it was a matter of when, not if.
When it comes to code, it's always when.
Right. You it's like all you did was, hey, here's an obstacle. Who's your good coder can do what can? Because you know these people are fucking talking with their developers and stuff like that, going, hey, we did this.
How do we fix this? We need this fixed now.
It's not fixed. It's like, where's the loophole you guys put in for me?
Right. Where's my attack vector? Because I know you probably half-assed this
Where's
one.
the backdoor? Come on. Just,
you know
just
you tested it.
just save me a week worth of hacking and give me the back door already, Jesus.
Just accidentally use the dev drivers again. It's okay.
Right.
Accidentally.
Accidentally on
Oops.
purpose. Oopsie.
Oh, live on GitHub for the next 10 minutes.
Right.
Someone called in a favor.
Oh yeah. Which means eventually, in probably the next couple of weeks, everybody else is gonna fucking figure it out and be like, oh,
It'll be no
sneaky
biggie.
little bastards. I see
All
what
those-
you did here.
All those
What?
workarounds will be on all the platforms then.
What a jerk. What a jerk.
No, a jerk
Look
is
at this.
NVIDIA thinking
Look
they
at
can do
this.
that shit to us.
Look at this. What
Such
a
a rig
jerk.
on fire.
Hope your rig
Oh,
is getting- What a jerk, man. That's not cool.
Is
Oh.
that
That's a Serpent's channel.
a serpent? Yeah.
so many
hell,
haters.
The guy is nothing but nice on his stream all the time.
I love
too.
I love what he said too. That's why I switched dedicated to 240, 110, or 120. Can't sustain these loads. Have a wonderful day and a beautiful life. Take care.
Right, just like, oh, I'm gonna
I
troll you right
love-
back. I'm gonna politely troll
he
you.
said, kill him. He said, kill him with kindness.
Right?
Oh man.
I was like, jeez, man, that's.
Uh-oh, we got
adventure is rated F.
for
freaking
fucking awesome. Yeah.
Damn it, we need our spokesman. Where is he?
Those
Get
are just
faster.
his
Right?
Mojo comes back around.
Drive faster.
That it does.
And then my brother, my middle brother, that's actually on the other side of this green screen here. He's like, man, I've been having these weird shut off issues with my rig, with my PC. Depending on what.
PC.
Yeah, his personal PC, and I've gotten him to mine a little bit here and there too. So I mean, he's got an EVGA 1070 Super Clock Edition. So
yeah.
and, I mean, it's not the most powerful, but whatever, mine a little bit on there. There's nothing wrong with it, and but he's been for the last couple of years. He's been having like these weird, random, like just graphics card craps out on him for a moment. Computer shuts off for whatever reason. He's got it on. He's got it on a battery backup that also conditions the power too. And I was like, he brought his graphics card over here a while back, and I pulled it apart. I cleaned it really good, set it onto my rig for 24 hours, mined the hell out of it. I'm like, there's nothing wrong with this card. It's fucking performing amazing. Gave it back to him, put it in there. We DDU his machine. Seemed to be fine for a little while there, and then it would just kind of randomly happen again. He's like, my mom knocked over a cup, and a little bit of fluid got on there, so he thought it might have fucked something up. So he brings his shit up over here, and I'm like, okay. Got everything going, dusted it really quick on him, because his radiator was like fucking disgusting. And he's sitting there playing, and nothing. Even the one program that was almost like, oh, this always gives me shit, acting beautifully. And I was like, I don't think it was me dusting a radiator, doing all of this. Oh, I don't hear you. You muted like a mofo.
Oh, I'm just gonna say it probably helped a little bit though, you know.
But I don't think it would have stopped him from like.
Probably wasn't the core problem. Yeah.
Right. Not the core problem, especially when he would have random shutdowns in the middle of the night. So, I'm sitting here. I'm like sitting here. I'm like, okay, push your shit to the limit here, real quick. And he's like, wow, it's actually like really keeping up pretty nicely. And I'm like, well, my mom's house is my grandparents' house. That thing was built in like late 50s, early 60s.
Brownouts and shit.
Where you know, in Chicago, so it's, you know, most of that house originally would have been 2-wire.
Tube and socket.
Yeah, with the cloth wraps on the wiring. So if it doesn't have a true dedicated ground, and you've got a couple of laptops charging, a TV on, somebody hits the microwave and he's got his shit going, it just like builds up this static discharge and goes right through, and none of the sensors are going to detect that because it's coming through ground side, not power side. Most
Unless
of the
you're
sensors,
on a surge protector. Yeah.
he's got it all like that, but it doesn't detect against ground. It's only a hot side power surge.
So it gets a spike, not like a draw.
Right. So if it back feeds through the ground, there's no detection on that at all.
You're just melting stuff then.
you shut them down. My house was actually like that. I actually burnt up my PlayStation 3. It turned. I turned the living room on, and all I hear is a little pop. I'm like, what the fuck was that? I go a little bit later on to turn on my PlayStation. I'm like, oh, it was my PlayStation. It got grounded, I guess, you know. I didn't know at the time, but it took me a little bit to figure it out because I didn't wire it all.
Yeah, did you...
So I had to redo the grounds. It was neutral grounded for my house. But
did you ever fix the PlayStation?
Oh, it was under warranty.
Oh, okay, nice.
So it was all good. So, but my brother here, you know, he's sitting there going, I'm like, man, I wonder if you actually have a real ground on that fucking outlet you're plugged into, dude. I'm like, it's depending on how old that fucking outlet is, doesn't matter what the plug does. If nobody's opened up the wall to change anything in it, that's old shit, dude.
It's like those people who like, you know, buy rehabs.
Oh yeah.
They'll start tearing them apart. They're like, oh, by the way, this giant addition on the back is not permitted. You got to tear it down.
Oh, you have plaster on your walls, and you need to fucking dig out your electrical box on the inside. You're redoing that whole fucking wall. Otherwise, you're gonna see the patch that you put in.
Or you get that spray foam shit.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a great concept, and I'm sure it does help a crap ton with like insulation. Like, if you ever have to run anything in your house, most of the wiring starts in your basement and goes up.
Right, and I have him mining over there, and you know, sitting on his own computer mining while he's watching YouTube, and his PC's running fine, and I have him hooked into my extension cord that I use for my 2 light kits. That my 2 light kits are currently plugged into also. and his computer's still not acting up. I've been like waiting for this, you know. I'm like, how come is it you come over here and your shit fixes itself?
It knows.
All right, it's like that's $29.95, please. Yeah.
$59.99 diagnostic fee.
Right.
Geek Squad, suck my balls.
Right. Fuck Apple.
Oh. Did anybody else have a good week?
Oh,
What's everybody been doing? I mean, it's starting to get cold, man. We're gonna have to start snowboarding soon.
I know. I've been looking at my snowmobiles, and I'm like, ooh. I'm not wanting to be here this winter. I'd rather be building in the background something big, and
something big.
Oh yeah.
Like another four-wheel car that goes on the road.
Well, I've already got that project like sitting off to the side, something fast, something that we can You know, but
Yeah.
yeah, I've been drooling over a particular motor.
Uh-oh.
That's only a few hours drive.
Oh, it's already sourced, huh?
Oh yeah.
I told Santa I wanted it, and that bitch better get it for me.
It's just like trying to like justify, you know, spending gains.
Well, you know, we are upon the gain season right now.
I know.
Just a matter of time before, you know, statistically speaking, we see like stupid gains. Like, hey, oh, by the way, you know, you don't even know it happened until like you open your account, you look at the browse through it, you know, you're like, holy crap, what just happened? So
Right.
I got an extra comma on my on my total balance. I hope it's coming. I really do. You know, for all of us, we need a break.
Oh yeah.
We need some financial easing going on in the crypto space for us.
That's why I keep on like kind of quietly building out, getting more stuff going.
Yeah, man.
Keep on building.
DCA into your life for sure.
Oh yeah.
What happened to Mikhail? Did he have to go grumpy number 2 again?
I don't know, man. He keeps on like walking away.
Don't walk away.
He like and then helpful walks away too.
Bastards.
I know.
He might still be there.
No. I'm calling out the ghost of helpful. The helpful ghost. Casper.
Don't worry, it's just me, Casper.
He's like, I'm totally here.
He is. There you see, I told you. He wouldn't leave us hanging. Now that Mikhail on the other hand.
Right. Mikhail's totally gone. I mean,
You know
helpful
what, he really-
doesn't even show us jazz hands.
Not even panda style, I know.
Right. He's like, I'm dealing with dogs. That's excuses, man. Just excuses.
Mikhail might as well be doing laundry and stuff, like with his back to us. Where
Right.
is he? Go put your laundry in right now. Oh man. Oh. See, that one guy, Oz, he knew what movie we were talking about. Oh, you ran your own Golden Wolf said he ran his own 30 amp 240. That's a good one.
That's the only way to run them.
Yeah, you can
That's
get
what I'm doing too.
quite a bit of
Running
amperage.
30 amp.
It's the power balance. That's what you're needing. It's that
It's,
beautiful power balance.
I remember some of your earlier streams on your channel. It was more like you were calling the 110 the dirty power, you know.
Because
half it.
Well, it's not just that. You're getting one hot, so all the power has to come through one single wire. And if the power supply kind of chugs it a little bit, you're going to have these like power ripples. And as soon as you start getting those power ripples, because you don't have any real hot side power filters on there to stop that, you can actually like take out power supplies, take out GPUs with a lot of extra current ripple, which equates to it's like basically little mini power surges. That's why I call it dirty power. So if you sit there and you load balance it across 2 hots, now you don't get that surging effect.
Maybe
They got the 3 hotlines.
maybe
too.
next bull run.
You can't sit there and hook up a rig up to 3-phase. That's exploding stuff.
No 3-phase power for rigs?
No.
I mean, it's still 240.
You have to break. You can break down 3-phase down to it, but you're breaking it down to 2 hots. You're not using it like that. You can do that to electric motors with 3-phase to get them spinning, because that's how many it's the resistance on the brushes for the push. But as far as rigs,
Well, the three-phase, you start getting up into like 60 amp PDUs and shit.
Right. But then you're talking about a PDU that's stepping it down for you.
Yeah, probably.
Because the power supplies themselves are not even rated for that.
Yeah, some of these PDUs even do like 110 and 220.
Yeah. But usually when it's 110, it's you get, if it's a 1200, you're getting 900. You only get the 1200 on 240.
Yeah, there's like a formula, right, to convert that.
A lot of them have, like the Hewlett Packard ones, they all just have a little sticker on there for it.
Oh.
All of them. I haven't seen any of them unless it's like a special tailored one for somebody's specific application. Then you start getting like none of the product labeling because it's proprietary equipment at that point.
Yeah, they don't even tell you which wire's which.
Right, they're just like for like somebody like yourself, if you were to come across it, you're just like, oh, this one's bad. Put another one in, slide it in like this, lock it down, walk away.
Slowly, don't anger it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but a lot of times when I see those PDUs that are like the 60 amp, you got to have like the three-phase. Some of them are three-phase, and
yeah, it's usually 3 hots and a ground.
Right, to get that amperage off on there. But that whole PDU, the way that it's like a mini transformer. That's why they fucking weigh a bazillion goddamn pounds.
Yeah.
You're like,
the 60 amp ones are no joke.
Oh no, dude! You're like, hey guys, help me, dude. It thing's only this big. Yeah, pick it up with me. Oh my god! All you hear is a little pop. You're like, oh, that was the left one. Oh yeah, it's like I've played around with some of the fucking like dismantling end of it, and you're like, good god, this thing's fucking heavier than shit. Oh, it's a fucking battery. Oh.
Hey, Oz wants to know when you're gonna match up your washer and dryer. Yo.
That's when I said next pool run.
It's coming.
He's
upgrades,
He's
baby. House
DCAing
upgrades.
into it very slowly.
Yeah.
I already had that one. Plus the matching one to that wasn't in stock until like December when I bought.
Because that's sitting out in it's sitting out in the ocean right now, getting moldy.
I was like, well, I already have a dryer, so I'm just gonna use the one I got.
Well, geez, if you bought the world's new favorite meme coin, like when it came out, aren't you up like 100,000% anyway?
Right.
Totally.
If you were in that fucking Shibu Inu fucking bullshit fucking crap that people are like, oh my god, I'm fucking rich. If you would have put $1,000 in, like the guy that put $8,000 in, and he's now worth 5.7 million, but in ship.
I know.
So
can you imagine the gas fee after you cash that bitch out? Jesus Christ.
No. So if you look at the exchanges tell you everything. They're only putting through on the high side $24 million on the highest exchange. $24 million a day is the most that you can withdraw. At some point in time,
shit, man.
Yeah, by the time you start fucking withdrawing it, man, shit will be worth zero.
Yeah.
You will push the price down yourself.
Yeah.
There's not enough. There's no liquidity for that guy to go offload everything in one shot. Nobody's paying for that. The only people that are paying for it are retail. You are not seeing people with significant money pouring into this. And if they do, it's because they're like, hey kids, watch, and throws away $1,000 for fun or to show their kids something.
That's right. Jason Nesta, he's only worth 8,000 after the gas fee.
Right. It's like cool. You're it's like try to withdraw it off of there. With it's like any of these bigger people withdraw it. I mean, look at what happened whenever they gave Vitalik Buterin, they gave him half of the fucking total supply.
Oh, he just dumped it.
And he just fucking dumped it, dude. He's like, I don't want this. Why are you giving this to me? Yeah. And everybody's like, oh, Vitalik just dumped on us. Oh. And now now that you see all the retail
he donated a crap ton of it.
Yeah. But you see a bunch of this stuff pouring out into the market, and a bunch of retail people FOMO into it. It's
still like even
it's the equivalent, but it's the equivalent of, okay, I've got 1,000, let's say 10,000 shares, right? And I give Mikkel 1 share, and I sell it to him for $1,500.
Yeah, he donated to it. Yeah, he didn't sell any of it, if I'm not mistaken.
Right, but he dumped it out. He's like, I don't want this,
He didn't dump it in the market.
Okay, fine. I stand corrected.
So it wasn't dumped. It was graciously
he gave
passed on to the next owner.
Right.
He gave it to a COVID fund. It was a COVID fund in Africa.
Okay, cool. I mean, he did a good thing with how he did it, I guess. I'll let him slide this time.
That's all people want to see, man. Do the right thing, like at least once in your life.
But it's like, but these people that are like FOMOing hard into shit. It's like,
like even now, yeah.
Oh my god!
Like it's already pumped.
I had this one chick sit there. She's like, oh, blah blah. It's like if you guys would have gotten into shit when I said, and I'm like, and I brought up the fact that I'm like, there's no use.
That's
it's
right,
a joke. It has a bazillion fucking supply. 1 quadrillion supply. It's like, God, this is not Dogecoin.
We have one of these.
Right,
Dogecoin. Yeah.
I'm like, what is this used for? This has no purpose. If you were up, I would count my fucking blessings right now. I mean, unless you don't mind fucking not having anything in the end. If you're cool with just holding on to a joke just to say you have it and you spent $1,000 on a joke, there's a whole different conversation for that mindset.
Yeah, I mean,
but
I'm not gonna lie. I dropped 2 bills on it way back when, and I just left it there to either rise or rot. Who cares?
Right, but it's like you made that decision of hey, I have no issue if I lose it, whatever. But there's people out there that have put most of their savings into this, and it's like, oh my lord. And this chick's this chick's response to me, she's like, what if shit becomes the world currency? I'm like, I'm done with crypto if that happens. I am done with crypto if that fucking happens.
The SEC and XRP have a better chance of doing that.
Right. The central bank digital coin will have better fucking
it's gonna
chance.
It's gonna be RippleNet and freaking Coinbase loans. Come on, let's bring it on.
Right, dude.
Ready, fight.
Oh my god, yeah.
Whatever monetary value that Bookface is gonna put in their metaverse.
Right. Oh my god.
Yeah, seriously.
No, but seriously, like true story. Like if you guys get into this stuff when it starts, buy up all the real estate inside the games you can. Not financial advice.
I haven't touched that platform in so long. I don't even know how it works anymore.
Well, I mean, if
I don't like
seriously
Trackbook.
Ready Player One that shit, the real estate is going to be worth the big money.
No, is Helpful really here today?
He is.
What?
He's
Buddy?
here.
Hello.
He's spooking in the corner over there.
It must be Halloween.
This is
It
Halloween.
is, it
This
is, it
is
is.
Halloween.
Dude, so good to have you here. This is like your first Friday, isn't it?
First Friday in a long time.
Yes. So yeah, traffic was a beast today.
Yeah.
I'm usually not this late.
I think traffic was a beast all day. Like, I went a little bit further towards the city today, and I was like, what the hell's up with this gridlock at 11 o'clock in the afternoon?
Anonymous is like, he got all those FA stickers from the Doge Lord, added 200 horsepower to his car, and now everybody cries at the drag strip that they can't win.
He melts the liberals. Yeah.
Depends on what you're running over there, You ain't
Speaking of
seen me.
FA stickers, I gotta say, DCA Adventures rated F. for fucking awesome.
Oh.
What up, Batman?
Batman.
And we're taking off from YouTube.
Oh, we didn't play any music.
Right.
It's all ad lib, bro.
Keeper, don't hold your breath on that. If Elon Musk doesn't tweet about it, it'll never happen.
No, you're reading his text message out of context. He's had like a whole discussion going on in here. He had a bunch and he sold it at the top.
The last one.
Shit, but, yeah, I know, but it's just.
Yeah, I've been kind of reading it a little bit.
Well, our podcast audience hasn't. What's the rest of the context?
No, they have to be here. FOMO.
Yeah, FOMO.
They were talking about rumors about him
Shits for
and
bits.
what's his face, Mark Cuban, like just playing games with all these billions of dollars.
See, Mark Cuban's
He's also
a
talking
shitcoiner.
about
here,
joining his
market there.
trading platform.
See, Mark Cuban is a shitcoiner that actually believes in the message these shitcoins fucking spurt.
So anyone can be a millionaire.
So he actually spurts, and he actually went into a Bitcoin den of people on Twitter, and somebody made the spaces, and the spaces had a whole bunch of Bitcoin evangelicals in there, and Mark Cuban came rolling in there going, Dogecoin's better than Bitcoin, and he believed it.
Hey,
Just
well,
let that sink in. He believes,
or he's got a large ass bag, and he's using his celebrity to get people to buy into it. So
here's another one that I was like, I wish I had permission.
I need some extra untaxable income this year.
I wish I was able to speak, because he said something that nobody caught. Nobody called him out on it, and as soon as he said it, I was kind of like, bullshit. He said that his 11-year-old kid put together an actual Ethereum node.
from scratch.
From scratch. And nobody said anything about this, because, like, I know fucking good coders.
Like 9?
Like 9 or 11, something like that, whatever. Fucking, I know good coders that have fucking Ethereum as it's launching fucking fail on their server grade one use. And it fails to actual sync to blockchain. It has blockchain node failures just on reboot. It's a fucking pain in the ass to fucking get these nodes up and running.
Yeah, but once you get
You're
them
not gonna tell
up and
me
running and tuned in though.
So what he's really saying is, my 11-year-old, got a node up and running because he paid somebody to do it for them.
Right. I can believe somebody paid if somebody did it for him, but yeah, no. Not a kid. No fucking way. That is like top level fucking shit, dude. I don't even have equipment for that stuff here. And I got some pretty baller shit here. I've got a 1U. Right? It's like, I've got a 1U. I couldn't run a fucking Ethereum node on there. No fucking way.
Well, I mean, if it was like some kind of nice, newer, like dual proc with like full RAM and stuff, maybe.
It's actually, they're a pain in the ass to get. They have a high failure upon downloading the DAG file.
Because it gets corrupt and stuff over the network.
Yeah, because you're doing the full blockchain
Takes
all in one.
hours to get it, yeah.
My god, it's worse than Bitcoin. With the fucking the forever downloading. Oh, it fucking fails. It's a pain in the ass. I know guys that fucking swear at Ethereum for this shit.
And I'm seeing in the chat right now that people are talking about MR2. You guys know that Toyota's planning on bringing that back, right? And they're trying to get Porsche to help them build the engine.
Dude, they did the Supra with BMW.
Oh,
Yep.
Oh,
that was
Dude,
a hit.
I saw a clean
The Supra BMW Supra is
new
nice.
Supra earlier. It was like what, 2 days ago? Dude, it was clean.
Hey, I'll still rock out my 3rd gen Camaro.
Like I would rather have like
and I'll put a 540 big block in there. And I'll put some bad beefy carburetors on that with a blower on there, something big.
Ooh, big.
He said blower.
Oh yeah,
He said
roots
blow and then
with some roots in there. Got some of those roots blowers. 30% underdriven.
I love F bodies, MC. F bodies are my favorite.
Yeah.
Message retracted.
Oh, I
need some popcorns.
I love my. It's an actual Z28. It's in the VIN. It says Z28 in VIN, so it's not like I'm not dealing with. But yeah, it's definitely back halved, so it's aluminum in the back. Nice big axle in there, something beefy. Big old tires.
Yeah.
Oh god, big tires.
I like
Giant
the big
ones.
tires. I like it when you tub it out.
Oh, it's got a full tub in there, full cage.
Oh, full tub.
Dude.
And it's got a lowered K member so that a big motor goes down
Tits.
nice and low in there with a big old oil pan, and you don't have to worry about scraping on the ground in case you do too big of a wheelie. You come down on the K member and not the oil pan.
Yeah. Send the oil pan straight up the motor.
Oh yeah. I've done that before.
Especially if it's like a steel oil pan and like aluminum block. You're like, oh.
It don't matter if it impacts the ground. It's usually wasted. It's gone. Aluminum will shatter. Fucking at least the steels might bend out of the way. You might just dent the steel ones, but the aluminums they blast apart. But yeah, I've done some pretty badass stuff with some motors.
There you
See,
go.
that looks too much like an Audi concept to me.
Well, see, here's the thing.
Or
If you
like
click
the
the
newer,
article,
like,
it looks like the
NSXs.
MR2 was
And I was like,
moving.
it's a fancy Miata.
Right? Is that like our rear
But they're
engine?
bringing, they got the suit. They're looking at rear engine just like
Right. I'm like looking at the airflow on that. I'm like, that's rear engine airflow.
Uh-huh.
I don't like that.
Supra rear end.
Yeah, looks
But
just
this,
like
this was these were the concepts from before.
It's not bad.
Like
That's fucking
Back in the day.
Lambo. No.
Back in the day.
No.
yeah,
Icky.
that's what they were looking at back in the day.
Ugh.
All right, versus
Oh, there's the MR2.
yeah, that's the last one that we got.
See, I like the early 90s one. with the
Right,
old-
right.
With the window in the back that rolled down.
You know, but this was the concept. This is what they got going on right now as
Yeah, the tie.
drivable concept.
Yeah, well, you know.
I mean, I like the tail light, the dripping tail light. I mean, I like that. That's not bad. I'm not a fan of it being I mean, it depends on what you're trying to do. If you're trying to just strictly track it, sure, rear engine all fucking day long. Give me some active aerodynamic force on that shit. That'll be amazing. But if you're
on the skid pad.
if you're trying to just do a drag race with it, no, you want that motor in front. Most people think you want the motor in the back, but fucking when you take off and you got 1.5 G-force off launch, that weight sits behind the axle at that point. That's not doing you any good. Yeah, your launch sucks. You would think all that weight over the tire, like, oh yeah, I got traction. I'm not when you're launching. Soon as that thing all shifts around back there, it's like all of a sudden you're like, oh, where'd the weight go? You just knock the tires off. Engine in the front.
Yo, Java Hava's in the house.
Yo.
So who all in the live chat right now actually was looking in our Discord today?
Me.
me. I did it.
I
there's
did.
there's a lot of stuff coming from Doge Lord Coffee.
Okay.
So if you haven't
Stuffs and things.
if you haven't checked it out, yeah, definitely feedback. Bring us some feedback.
Don't delay. Brew today.
Oof.
Bro, it's so hard. Real thick.
Oof.
Juicy. Nothing quite like magic. Dirty water to get your day going.
Magic dirty water.
Dirty
I'll
magic
show
water.
you magic water.
That dirty magic water.
I like to use a whole scoop and then make a 4-ounce brew.
Dude, I do 2 scoops of espresso.
That's right. Come out as mud, baby. I'll just slurp it down.
Dude, it's like drinking 6 cups of coffee.
In a shot.
Great. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they did release studies, kind of recently that the excessive amounts of caffeine don't really have any heart effects. Like everybody thought, like too much caffeine, your heart's gonna explode. But I guess that's not the case.
Well, it depends on what your limit of too much is. I mean, when it comes to coffee, you're not going to reach like 500 milligrams like a dadgum freaking.
Energy drinks aren't even that much. They're like 300 max.
Well, if you have 2 of the little ones, I forget what they're called. I'm having a brain fart.
Yeah, like 300.
Or 2
pieces.
bangs.
5-hour
If you
energies.
have 2 bangs, that's 600 milligrams.
Yeah.
One of them can get your heart really pumping.
Yeah.
And Oz is like, take my money.
3
It
Three
says,
5-hour
must
energies
be
and you
18
pass
years
out.
of age or older to buy it, and then it says do not consume more than 2 in one day. I kind of want to listen to that, just in case.
Does if you drink 3 of them, does time slow down?
Yeah. Oh yeah, man. You hit the 5th plethora, and you're like,
Eurotel.
You don't
you don't need a body anymore. You just gotta.
well, no,
gotta
Futurama. Whenever Fry was drinking all the cups through the
When he hit
episode,
100.
yeah, he hit 100.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, he was faster than time itself. Yeah,
You saved everybody from the burning building.
right.
They don't make good cartoons like that anymore. It's horrible.
They do.
But that still was funny though. It's like all of a sudden, peek. It's like I want to have something that makes me like that.
Yeah.
Didn't they have a movie where the guy took a pill that made his brain just super efficient while he was on there?
Yeah, but
I forget the name of the movie.
I'm having a brain
Limitless.
fart. Yeah, Limitless, and then there was a TV series
Yeah,
afterwards.
Limitless. Yes.
And Bradley Cooper actually guest starred on the show
Ha.
3 times.
It's like I want that pill. Be like,
Deal.
shut up and take my money.
My NZT. Well, the doctors are all gonna save us, but they might kill us in the process.
Right. I like what that one German chick said earlier.
Oh yeah, what's that?
Oh yeah, she had a whole speech going on. Oh yeah, it's a conversation that probably would get us banned on here.
Impossible.
Right. It's like it just comes down to put her in jail, throw it away to keep. She's a free person, type of deal. I was like, someone in Parliament said this.
Freedom isn't free. It costs folks like you and me.
Be like, there's always this. If you think they are out here for your better good, look at the motivation behind them. In history, they have never cared. It's always a financial motivation.
Freedom costs $1.05. Somebody's gonna pay it.
Right. Oh yeah.
That meth man.
And we're also sitting here paying for it every day because they keep printing fucking money that they say costs zero, but they need to know what capital gains you may or may not have.
When the printer goes burr all day, costs zero.
Right. As long
that's how much it is going to cost. He's not lying.
Right, it's going to cost them
first
nothing.
To zero.
Right, they're
first to zero, baby.
Right, or printing really costs them nothing. So I mean, does it really matter when it's free to them? It just costs everybody else after they spend it,
Tax time is coming, guys. They want to give $450,000 to every illegal immigrant.
Oh yeah.
How much?
Are you going to start paying? Are you going to keep paying taxes? All your tax money is just going to go to not you. They're like, oh, you live in this country. We're not giving you jack shit anymore. We're just going to take. You didn't hear that? 450K for illegal immigrants. Yeah.
They're talking about a bare minimum of $45,000 is what one of the bills. But I think that was something that AOC was trying to push through, and I think it got denied.
Well, even if it did or not, the fact that she's trying to push this crap through, yo, go sit down in the corner. Your time is up. Right. This is stupid land right now. You guys are tired.
Oh yeah.
You want to give American taxpayer money to illegal immigrants? No.
Right. Oh yeah.
We already paid for their plane tickets all over the states anyway.
Yeah, it's they need to figure out how to stop spending money that they don't have. I mean, you can't go to the grocery store and spend money you don't really have, because eventually the tax man cometh, the bill man cometh, and they take whatever's not nailed down.
Yeah, they'll shove it into some new reg. You'll owe more and more and more.
Oh God! You can sit there and push everything on credit, but unlike them, we can't do a credit deferment like the government can and kick the can down the street, going, "Hey, look, we need to inflate the currency supply to fix the currency supply."
Yeah, I don't know, man.
It's we need more inflation, quicker and harder
for crypto,
but it's like those. The credit card scam of, do you owe $2,500 or more? Get another set credit card and actually put the payment down to this credit card and pay 0% interest for 1 year. Because they know you're not going to fucking pay it all off in 1 year. You're going to put more.
It's just going to hit you. You're like, oh, what the fuck?
Oh, yeah. And it is now at 24.99 because you just fucked your credit score up by getting a second credit card. Congratulations. The new American dream. You will now own nothing. You'll
be happy.
Game over.
I love debt. Can I have some more of that debt, please?
Right. Debt put this fake not meat on my table.
Yeah. I don't know, man. We shall see. It's going to be very interesting in the financial markets. Globally, I think, for the next 6 months.
Oh, dude. There's people that are, in California that, high-end shoe places where they're, the lady went in, store was barren. She was looking for a nice, good set of, high heels to go to work. Cool.
Some red bottoms, yeah.
Right, something really nice. And she's like, the store shelves are empty. Somebody else went in there, one of the reporters went in there to go, what went on? Why are you without any without any shoes up in here? And they were like, "Oh, we got our shipment in a couple of weeks ago, but they were all moldy."
What?
Well, you know how these shoes get shipped with a little silicone pack in them, right?
Yeah.
The silicone pack is supposed to help for during transportation. It keeps the moisture off of everything.
Oh, yeah.
Well, the problem is that they weren't made to be out in the middle of the fucking ocean for 3-4 months.
They were
sprayed on, rained on.
No, they're sitting
waves.
inside of a hot cargo container in a high moisture environment, sweating. And there's more and more incidences of this happening because they've left these boats out in the middle of the ocean. And then just to top it all off, they're talking about sitting here and starting to charge the boat shipping companies for shipping containers clogging up the ports.
Oh yeah, because that's totally their fault.
Right. That they're not
We're
going
gonna
at
find you for being late to your delivery because we're backlogged, and then because everything's like jacked up in your shipment stuff, you're gonna also have to pay for damages.
Yeah, they're trying to impose if it's shipping by rail, they got 3 days to get it out of there. If they're shipping it by truck, they've got 9 days. But that's not on the cargo carrier. That's on the receiver or the person who set up the initial shipping rails, how it was supposed to be delivered all the way to the customer.
Okay, from now on, coffee is just for here, the continental U.S. and Canada.
Oh God, it is really kind of fucked up how they're gonna sit there and push this. We got a supply issue. It's like now you have a manpower problem. You can't unload the stuff fast enough because you have a manpower problem across the country. And now you're going to sit there and find the people who have been sitting out in the boats for 4 or 5, 6, some of them 6 months. They've been sitting off the coast of California. Stuff that they don't talk about. And they're like, oh, we have a global supply issue. There's over 100 boats off the coast of fucking California right now.
Yeah, they're full of WMDs.
And the main port master fucking goes on sabbatical. I mean, granted, I understand he was having a kid. I fucking get it. Take care of your family. I fucking get it. But in the middle of, you're not really necessarily need to be handpicking and helping your wife. You have a big issue at the office you need to take care of.
You know what's funny is that I got the brand new logo. I've just now had the first chance to actually put the new logo in the background. Ooh. And it fits perfectly on my head.
Yo, that is
so,
nice.
Something else I wanted to share for those of you that have not seen. For those that you have been paying attention in Discord, you will have seen this. So this is one of the designs that I'm working on with an artist. So sensual. But here's a sneak peek. Yo. Putting that right there. Putting that right there.
That's nice.
It fits nicely.
Sure
Before,
does.
after. Oof. Before, after.
Camera 1. Camera
Side
2.
1. Side
Camera
2.
1.
Side
Camera
1.
2. Oh yeah. Very nice. Well, that's cool. It seems like you have like a couple good artists at least under your wing these days.
I do have a nice group of artists that I've been working with. Like it's taken, I've been doing DogeLord.com for 3 years now. Yeah, that's 3 years worth of finding artists.
Already?
Yes. 2019. August 2019 was when DogeLord.com went live.
Yeah. There's Lord. Oh, what's up, Ralph Cooper? Didn't see you in there. I saw you.
Woo! So, guys, if you have color suggestions, definitely put them in the Discord on general. That's where they're at right now. Or,
Yes.
you hit me up
Help
with
fuel the community.
your version if you
vibes.
are artistically inclined. Share. Open to ideas. This is something I'm doing for you guys. You guys asked for coffee. I'm doing coffee. So,
Oh man, maybe we should have like create a DCA intro off.
An intro off.
And have like everybody try to create like an intro.
Oh, that's a great idea. Oh my gosh. Talk about community driven.
Yeah, man, that'd be awesome.
Like, you guys got an idea for a video intro for us? Let's see what you got.
I've got a question here. So I've got one of the Bitcoin OGs somebody who's actually written some Bitcoin code here. He's
Okay.
he's got a poll going on. So, was Bitcoin invented or discovered?
I mean, it's just math, so it's got to be discovered, right?
It's
'Cause
it's an open-ended
the
question.
Ones and zeros were always there.
So, I was like, man, it depends on how you look at it. Like, if you're talking about the Bitcoin protocol itself, or Bitcoin, the coin. So, the software was invented where the first Bitcoin was discovered.
Or someone discovered an algorithm that produced bitcoins.
That's if you don't think anybody actually wrote the software and the software was always there.
Well, that's
But
crap.
yeah, I don't believe it. I'm not gonna go put the tinfoil on, big hat on like that. But I'll sit there and be like, okay, would you take this as, is he talking about Bitcoin the protocol, or would you say that this is Bitcoin the coin? Because that's actually how I perceive because he's like, the only answers you have are invented or discovered. So
Yeah.
it's like it's a duality. It's like it depends on how you want to look at the question, because he didn't specify. Right. It's like,
Hey,
was it
helpful? What's your opinion? You've been
He-
quiet over there.
He said it's both.
But that's the problem. He
He's
typed
meditating.
I know. I know.
it in our chat, not in the live chat.
It comes up on the screen for a moment at the very, very bottom.
Yeah.
I'm
it's
eating
like-
popcorn. Can't really talk that much.
Yeah.
You
Come
know
on,
the
man.
DCA Adventure has ASMR, right? It's okay.
Pop, 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 pop. Pop, 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 pop. Popcorn.
But yeah. And it's been one hell of a week. Freaking, I'm getting notifications all damn day from that news bot. What the hell? You guys read any of that stuff?
News?
Oh, the
Yes.
XRP shit?
What you talking about, Willis?
All that crypto news. Like when she was taken off, like
Oh,
no
yeah.
kidding. That like every 5 minutes.
And I mean, eventually you gotta mute that shit. man, you know?
Seriously.
Like any news channel feeds that we have, like I gotta mute them like during bull markets. It's just ridiculous.
Oh yeah.
You know, when it's nice and calm, it's like they put their one out a day, and you're like, you're cool with that, you know, right?
Well, here's the newest one from the crypto news bot. It says crypto adoption boosts travel. Travala rises from the ashes. It's like, oh damn. Don't
Ralph
forget to
says-
show your immunization papers.
Ralph says, stop making them think hard, man. It's Friday, guys.
Man, you gotta always be thinking in Bitcoin, dude. It's all, dude.
I know.
I love this one. It said Coinbase pulls a Robin Hood as users are unable to trade Shiba Inu during the rally. It's like, duh.
Welcome to crypto, everybody. Hi.
Right?
Robin Hood got
The
sued. I
exchanges
wonder how
closed
many
down.
people are going to sue Coinbase.
Good God, that's like, come on, people. You gotta realize that no fucking exchange has liquidity to dump fucking
No.
Shiba anywhere.
No.
It's fake volume. It's bullshit.
It's crazy that, you know, every 4 years this happens and people are all like,
And
you know,
this is
they just FOMO
retard.
buy into all that stuff.
It's like if
crazy.
you're doing it for being funny, or you're just looking to fucking try to just figure out how to dump on somebody. Okay, you got a purpose, but there's so many morons out there.
Yeah, remember what happened
It's like
last time? XRP
Financial
went to over
fucking
$3.
advice from me. Don't fucking
uh-oh.
buy it. Don't. Unless you're willing to lose money.
At least not now
Hey,
in the game. It's
thanks for
way too
stopping
late
by,
for that.
Crypto Youth.
Oh,
he's stopping by for an FA, man. Give him one.
Yep.
right.
Cryptid Youth is rated F for fucking awesome.
Yo.
Nice.
I know, Limitless. It's like I know a few people that have just gotten into some shit coins in the last year. It's
When
like,
Grandma talks about it, it's too late.
people,
Okay.
stop. Well, this is the next Bitcoin. I was told so. No.
No.
Gonna make you a
Here's my thing
millionaire.
about Sheeb versus Doge. Personally, I think that Doge is superior. It's basically a copy paste of the Bitcoin code has just been updated, and there's like 99 trillion coins. Whereas Sheeb, if I remember correctly, it's based on the Ethereum blockchain, which is why it takes like $66 in fees to move $500 worth of Sheep. You know what a transaction fee in Doge is for $500?
It's ridiculous.
One Doge.
Right.
You know what the transaction fee is for $1 billion in Doge? It's one
Doge.
Doge.
Right. It's not one SHIB plus all those gas fees, man. With those kind of gas
seriously.
fees, you're fucking better off doing cocaine and running everywhere.
I mean,
Don't get me
was a-
wrong, people are
it was a
making
good
gains right
15
now.
Yeah.
But-
15% of my buy-in to sell it off of that and get it into like another like cold wallet.
It's like if you're willing to sit there and trade around, fuck around, if you lose it, whatever, or if you gain some, cool. I'm not sitting here going, hey, don't fuck around in anything new technology. But just, it's like, it's ridiculous to see how people are just hyping into it like this. And I say the same thing with the fucking people who hyped in the fucking Hex. Now you see nobody really fucking talking about Hex anymore. But, and you have a few people going, oh, I'm Hex rich, dude. I have my shit locked up for 4 more years. It's like, look at the trade volume. I don't care if it holds value for 4 fucking years. You're not pulling that money out. It's not going to be 2 million. It's not going to be 4 million. It don't work like that.
It's literally going to be hot potato. The first people to get in are going to be the first people out.
Right. The people who had the smallest contract are the ones that are going to win.
Here's the thing. Here's something I'm wondering about. Like, okay, let's say you bought like $100 worth of sheep like last month or 2 months ago. Okay. Now your gains are so much that you don't want to pay the transfer fee to go to an exchange that might actually be able to sell it because Coinbase has a history of going down. So you decided to keep it on
Times of need,
Coinbase.
yes.
You set a stop, like a price limit to sell. When it hits this mark, sell.
Right.
But if Coinbase is down, is that sell going to actually happen?
Probably not. And SHIB, Jason, SHIB does not equal GameStop. At least GameStop has physical assets and provides
Yeah, it was
value.
actually publicly traded company.
Right, and you're talking about a
SHIB
company
is
that
not.
also, they sell game stuff. Gamers find value in that, even though they don't have graphics cards that everybody's looking for. But they've got, if there's a lot of console people still out there. And fucking, they've got the stuff that they're looking for. Cool. That's what GameStop's all about. But SHIB does not bring that value. And then Golden's like, what happened to Chia?
Can't go dumpster diving out back of the ship.
Chia did the same. did exactly. I mean, I hate the fucking dog on a project, but they did exactly what I knew they were gonna do. They're gonna fucking shit themselves. It's like, cool. You got a fucking few centralized miners. Big deal. Yeah, people lost money by fucking purchasing hardware. And it's like,
woes right there.
oh yeah.
Now, I'm going through the news right now.
Jason, with the whole part, I mean, I wish we had Jay here too to hit this question, this side of it too. So for this trader. I just fucking unplugged my headset here. But for the people who are trading, that were doing that whole big move on SHIB, okay, with GameStop. That was people noticing that GameStop was being heavily shorted. So if you have 100% of the stocks and you just so happen to peruse it and you're like, wow, there's a sell order. There's a sell order here for 130% of the stocks being sold. How do you have 130% of stocks being sold? That doesn't work in mathematics.
No, you can't.
You can
be
only
selling more than what you actually have.
Right. If you have 100% stocks and you have 130% on sale, somebody's lying. So how do you catch them? You fucking make the price snap in the other direction as hard and as violently as you can. Because what it does is
all of them.
It exposes their short trades and forces them to buy, which pushes another dog leg up. In the last fund manager that couldn't buy in fast enough got liquidated. That's what happened, and they had to be bailed out by another fund manager because they got liquidated on a naked short sale. They were selling stocks they did not own, trying to manipulate the price down to a penny. And the GameStop people, which one of them was a head trader and fucking goes through this information all the time, caught it. You as a good market trader, you look for these little gems. You find somebody selling more than what's fucking there, and you know there's a value proposition behind it. You can fucking catch these people. You hit it hard enough, but you got to have massive capital. So that's why he had to go on the Reddit and actually get a group of people to put as much money as possible onto here, because they wanted to liquidate these short positions, because if it liquidates, they knew it was going to 10x from there. And they paid it off right. SHIB does not have that value proposition behind it, and it's only retail this time. You have no major market players jumping in on the bandwagon to fucking move the price as hard as they can and as violently as possible. It's not even in the same ballpark. So I mean, yeah, that was my little soap stand on that one. I know what happened. It's just that I have a little bit more insight of how that all went down. So if you understand what you were looking at, it's like you see that anybody buying SHIB is going to the crap. I would say the fucking.
I'm doing good, Cooper.
Doing the machines at the casino where those blinky lights are made to fucking separate your money from you. You're playing the casino. It's not like sitting there and playing dice.
Always wins.
Always. You're not playing dice. You're not playing roulette, and you're not playing blackjack or fucking poker. Anything. Yeah, you're fucking losing every single time. So I mean, it's like there's no volume, no real volume going on with SHIB. It's fucking it is going to burn everybody. Fucking even Anthony Pompliano, a New York Stock Exchange person, was pointing this out also, going, there is no way people are going to pull off that kind of money off the exchanges. It's not going to happen. Right?
So how was your week, Dirge Lord?
Busy.
Yeah.
Busy.
Did you get a couple 16ers in on there? Yeah.
I've been working 16ers every day, except for my days off. Those are sacred, you know. But yeah, during all of that, and during my day off, Java and I were on a Zoom call with our coffee roaster, community, and then after that hour was up, he and I were on a call together for like 7 hours, building DogeLordCoffee.com and coming up with label ideas and whatnot, strategizing. It was a very, very productive day. So
Ralph, what? He's like, I love you, but what?
But you're too old and your breast stank.
Oh man, I'm too old. I'm not cool anymore. I see how it is, Ralph.
We stopped being cool decades ago.
I'm not cool anymore. I'll just go over here and keep mining.
Yeah. Just go back in your tunnel, troll.
Right.
Go mine more.
Hand over controls to the Zoom and go ahead and jump off the call.
Yeah.
Right. I've been fired. Is this the equivalent of taking me to a restaurant so that I don't make a big scene?
Oh no, we took you to the restaurant hoping you'd make a big scene.
Ah! Fuck you guys!
Yeah, I don't know which kid that is. Just came over my table and started screaming. Oh man.
Right. I'm just not cool anymore.
So,
I still love you, Ralph. I still love you.
Jason
we-
S says, it's never too old to be cool. Just ask Johnny Depp.
Hey man, nobody can be Pirates of the Caribbean fucking cool.
I heard they're making another one.
Yeah, I did too. It's like he's getting fucking old looking, dude.
all that makeup you can't tell.
But what's crazy is that Disney doesn't even have the newest movie. They
The newest.
They're like, yeah, we're not going to have that one on here. It's like, really? Well, last time I checked, that might have changed. That was like a couple months ago. We were doing a Pirates of the Caribbean marathon.
What do you mean? They have the last one. Bullshit.
At World's End, or
No, the one where, like, after he came back and he looked really old. Like he still looked fairly young in the other ones, but the last one he looked very old. And the plot, I think it was with Blackbeard and Blackbeard's daughter. Which, by the way,
spoiler alert.
I can't stand the way people are doing Blackbeard. Like I'm
Yeah?
from North Carolina. I know pirate history. Like it's a big thing out there. But nobody's done an accurate representation of Blackbeard. At first I thought Black Sails did a damn good one, but the way that they killed him off, because it was supposed to be not just fantasy like the prequel to Treasure Island, but it was also supposed to be historically accurate. That is not how it happened. That is not how he died. Getting dragged under the boat, torn apart by barnacles? Nope. It killed it. Plus, the guy was too short.
No, thank you, sir. No, thank
Every actor has been too short to play Blackbeard.
you. You gotta be like 6'10".
He was a beast. Like he was the Batman in the pirate world.
Calf extensions, I'll make it.
You know? And yes, he was tall. He was over 6 feet tall.
Oh, my goodness.
He towered over 6 feet. I'm trying to find height and weight.
Lowered over. Would that be like 7 feet, right?
6'5" and weighed 220.
That's not that big.
No, he was a fairly
like
thin guy for
6'4".
that tall.
I'm like 6'4" and 230. So.
But every actor's always been too short to play him.
Well, just get him a step stool like they give Tom Cruise.
No, they don't give him a step stool. They just take the camera and just bring it below him so it makes him look tall.
Oh no, but like he
They're
gets
doing
on-
some Lord of the Rings
in like
magicry
kissing
right there.
scenes and
Okay,
stuff, like with women, like he gets on a soapbox. Like a shit, you know.
he can't be shorter than the female.
Oh, he is
Oh, he's a short guy.
by a lot.
Yeah, he is.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Tom Cruise, come out of the closet. No.
It's like, oh god, sometimes like when I'm sitting here trying to go through economy stuff, stay on top of that stuff. And then you just come across articles that are like, the fuck. The fuck.
Yeah, like we're in Clown World. Like, when is Clown World gonna be over? Like, that's what I want to know.
Oh God. So
I saw
this guy from Johns Hopkins University, Steve Hanke. Fucking, he's like, he fucking publicly roasted Jack from Twitter because Jack fucking sat there and said that hyperinflation is coming soon here. All these economists lost their fucking minds over this. This guy is one of those people that has not only been filleting him, but the president of El Salvador, calling him a fucking dictator and a failure as a president and a fool for buying Bitcoin. And that he's saying that he keeps calling to the El Salvador's economy because of the Bitcoin dictatorship is now a failing in the bonds, and not wanting to admit that when you inflate money over here and somebody's pegging that fucking money to what you're inflating, you fuck up their bonds. And the only way to make it better is just to let those fucking worth nothing bonds go to fucking zero. And you're on a complete Bitcoin standard that realistically was the smartest thing to do, is to take that inflating fucking garbage currency and put it into Bitcoin. But he's sitting here going, he's like, the Fed's been dramatically increasing monetary supply for the last 18 months. Catastrophic error.
Dramatically. Like, you want to talk about something.
Dramatically. Oh my God.
Like, insane.
And he's like, now we can expect persistent, not transitory inflation for the next 2 to 3 years. You cannot tell me you're going to get rid of the inflation without sitting here and telling me how you're going to decrease the monetary supply. That is the only way to fight inflation. There is no other way to say, oh, we've absorbed it into the economy.
Yeah, it costs zero.
It costs zero. No, fuck that, dude. It's like, why don't you fucking, after 2 to 3 years of inflation, just admit that this is what hyperinflation looks like in the beginning.
Yeah.
We've been inflating since 2008. Bad.
Yeah, thanks, Obama.
Right. Thanks for fucking wiping out the middle class for the fucking elite bankers. Thank you so much. You know, it's like, fucking thank you, Bitcoin, for fucking liberating all of us.
Well, at the end of the day, they want the haves and has-nots, you know?
Oh, yeah. And he's also sat there, he's like, oh, this is so terrible of Bitcoin. The vast majority of Bitcoin is held by the top 10,000 Bitcoiners. It's like, wow, that's actually a pretty good jump there, because, like, fucking...
It used to be that much.
Right, it used to be top 1,000, what, fucking 2014? People are like, oh, it's held by the top 1,000 addresses. We're now at 10,000. Looks like we're having a distribution of wealth. YOLO!
I mean, if anything else, it's a good store value against inflation for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Like, all of it is. Like,
have you guys seen The Forgotten Battle on Netflix yet?
No, I don't watch movies or TV really.
Well, this one might be worth watching. It's about World War II. And there's a great scene that's relevant to today's world. It's when the locals have to go through checkpoints. And the Nazis are saying, papers, show us your papers. Because there's
your arm here. Thank you.
There are events here in California where they actually have immunization checkpoints. You can't go into the event without showing your immunization card.
Yep. Because no government in history has ever promoted the segregation of its people. No government ever does that. The government overlords know all. They're so kind and generous. They allow us to have what we perceive as freedom, right? And we have to beg for permission over this perceived freedom.
Sure. I don't know.
I don't know.
This.
I think I was being
I don't
nice
recall
about
signing
that.
up for this.
You signed up the day you got your social security number.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, because you actually have 2 birth certificates, believe it or not. It's actually a certificate of live birth, and then the birth certificate where the government owns you.
Right.
They don't own you, man. They just want to help you out, you know?
You are debt to them.
Oh yeah, that happened.
Oh yeah, Ralph Cooper.
Quite some time ago.
I'm right there on your level, Ralph. Yep. I'm not gonna get that new
Passport.
I'm not gonna get that little endorsement in my passport. No.
It's like, who the hell do I gotta pay off for this?
Right.
The problem is there is nobody to pay off for this. You either play stupid games and win stupid prizes, or you go about your own business.
Or it's like, and I don't even promote people to go forging the documentation for it. Not because I'm gonna get in trouble. No. Because you're fucking submitting to their fucking game.
Yeah, just don't play.
Don't
That's how you-
fucking play. Yeah.
That's how you win. You don't
Right?
play.
Be like, I opt out. That's why that #1 fucking tennis pro was supposed to go to Australia for one of the major fucking tournaments, and he refused to go into Australia because he had to show vaccination. And he went publicly going, "It is nobody's business if I'm vaxxed or not, and I'm not going to sit here and show papers to prove my medical status to anyone."
Yeah, which
It is
can
nobody's
request
business.
legally.
Right, yeah, and this
Well,
was,
request that
and so it's like I don't know if he stayed in the #1 position in the tennis pros, but yeah, I mean that's just one guy that did that. I was like, wow,
I mean, yeah, have some convictions, you know. Don't be a.
Now, if the Borg has their way, his career's shot.
yeah,
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
They'll make an example out of celebrities,
oh yeah,
For sure.
oh yeah.
just like plebes and sheep.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Just remember, if you have a business and you don't want to have to enforce stupid shit in your company, remember everybody is a subcontractor.
Yeah. Well,
I have no employees anymore. I can't enforce what onto who. Oh, who are these? All these people here. Oh, they're subcontractors. They're independent businesses. I don't know what to say.
so the job, the jobs, how everyone's like hiring and stuff, right? But like no one can actually get a job. Have you experienced any of this? People like applying for jobs, like they're just hiring for everywhere, but like no one can get a call back or like a job or an interview even.
Several times.
So my theory on this is all those PPE loans that they gave out, there's a stipulation in them where like you have to like not hire people or something, or like
You have to bring back all the original employees.
Always be having like job ads out there, but like not actually hiring anybody, so they don't have to pay their PPE loans back.
So you said there's a theory. Is there any documentation or whatnot
Who, me?
that
No, I mean,
helped back up or
no, it was
create
just
this theory?
Some theory I read online. Who knows if it's based on any truth?
Okay.
But I mean, it's a theory. I like to share other people's opinions. That's what this is for, right?
Yeah, Limitless. He says it's like unemployment, but for the employers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like, is this different than what's required for going to public schools? I have issues with showing that stuff too, but at least those are vaccinations that were scientifically studied for
They're scientifically
a few
sound
decades,
immunizations.
and they've been studied for a few decades. So we know what this is new stuff. I'm not. I'm vaccinated up until the point of this. So it's not like I'm sitting here going, "Oh no, you should never do that."
Well,
Your
nowadays
body
you can't even
must be
trust the
pure.
flu shot.
Your body
How
must
many
be
articles
pure.
have come out saying that somebody accidentally was given this COVID injection?
Oh yeah, like
and
that
they
kid.
lined up for the daggum flu shot instead.
And the
It's
kid
like, I'm
and
sorry,
the kid has
but
a
in the
medical
medical
problem
profession,
now
you are
too.
Taught there are like 4 to 5 rights. You got the right patient, the right medication, the right route, and the right dosage. If you check the rights, you can't mess that up.
Right. Oh yeah, it's some real bullshit. It really is. But you know, it's like my brother here and my mom and her husband. They're fucking triple vaxxed. It's like, how many times are you gonna poke yourself?
Tell me the third one will work because the first 2 work so well.
Right.
Oh yeah. I don't know, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know,
And unknown. I
can't
know
travel,
that too.
fine. You know, I won't take a plane for the next couple of years if that's what will make you happy. I got the fortitude to stand up for that kind of shit.
Oh yeah, Jedi Hurricane. Oh, we got a new person here. Smash that Lizzie like button. Subscribe. We're cool.
Welcome to the
people.
live stream, Jay.
Right. He's like a few hundred kids have died, like 500, whatever. You know, it doesn't matter how small the number is. It is a small number. Now they want 29 million children vaccinated. Yeah.
You don't want nobody to die, right? But
Yeah.
this ain't a perfect world. You know, we're not all the same. You do one thing to all of us, a few of us will make it, and a few of us won't. You know?
Well, it's like it to me. I like the one meme that I saw, and I kept it. And it's like what a real pandemic looks like, and they just show a guy walking through a field of bodies. Fucking everybody's dying. You don't need to remind me that this is a bad pandemic because everybody I fucking know is dying. So now I'm going to be like, okay, I will experiment with anything to keep me going. If this helps just a pinch, I'm down. But up until that point, yeah, no. And I've already had COVID. Yeah, no. I'm not, no.
Yeah, you
That's
according
like
to the
the
Red Cross,
mass
if you get the
trash in the
jab,
street.
it actually will kill your antibodies, which is why you can no longer donate convalescent plasma.
Yeah.
I donated plasma twice a week just to get through fucking college because it paid.
Not no more.
Probably
Not no
paid
more.
better than the 5-finger shuffle, actually.
The Red
Yeah,
Cross
and
actually
they're
put out a statement saying
and
they
she
refuse
come December. My
anybody that
wife's
had
got to
the
make that.
immunization.
My wife's got to make that decision come December. Otherwise, no job.
Oh, it'll be. I don't think it'll last that long.
People are worried about when this whole mandate or law that they're trying to shove down our throats about.
She's in the medical. She's in the
demand
medical
that all of
field.
their employees get the shot.
Yeah, fucking come December, company policy coming out going if she's not proof of vaccination, no more job.
It's
'Cause
not
it's
about your
state-
safety,
it's
it's
state-
about
it's-
control.
It's because it's
When they
state.
attack
It's
your livelihood, it's about control.
right because it's state. It's all she gets funding from the states. So, yep. Anybody who has a state contract, federal mandates.
Time to work at a private clinic.
Ooh, or open your own.
Yeah. Thank you, Jedi. Yo, he's like, I'm subbed already. Nice.
Excellent.
Smash them likes too.
Right.
We like smashing.
Somebody just landed in the Doge Lord Apparel Insiders Discord.
Woo.
Welcome, Evo.
I don't know, man. With all the fake news on both sides of everything, like I don't trust nobody anymore. It's like you said, if a politician's mouth is moving, he's lying.
Oh yeah. There's been governments that have there has been governments out there that have killed 250 million of their own people If you think your government loves you and is looking out for your best interest, you're delusional.
Well, look at this war on terror.
Who's
All right,
War?
that lasted 20 years.
Oh, that was money laundering. Don't worry about that.
20
it's
years. That's longer than both world wars put together and the
Oh,
Korean
and
War. and
there's
Vietnam.
kids that are like, wow, I actually outlived it.
Forever War.
There's kids who
War on terror.
there's kids out there that their dad's been in that fucking overseas this whole time, 20 years. You know, there's career men over there.
Insane, man.
Oh yeah, dude. It's like, oh my god, there's kids that were born the day of fucking Afghanistan, you know? So they've only known the United States to be in a state of war.
By the way, if you're new here, subscribe and smash that like button.
Right?
Annihilate.
Oh, that Jedi, that don't count no more. I mean, the human body is too ignorant of its surroundings now, according to the CDC, and they already know that they're pumping in all the toxins into the body, so the slightest little sneeze and most Americans are done for. Have a little,
Yeah, every
you know,
time I go to
what-
the grocery store and sneeze, I think I'm gonna get murked by like 20 people.
Whenever they say that bugs have a better protein count than meat, and sugar is considered a valuable nutrition, you know something's wrong.
Run the opposite direction.
Right. You know, it's like nobody's getting there going, oh, you are morbidly obese. You are hurting the medical industry because we've got to sit here and have specialized equipment to hold your weight. You become an issue with how fucking unhealthy you are because we have to keep going in there for your heart. We have to go in there for your stomach having issues, this, that, and the other, whatever other medical things you have for being toxic. No, they don't talk about that. Got to be vaccinated. It's like, God, I wish they would sit there and be like, sir, I'm going to diagnose 20 sit-ups. You can start off with just standing up and sitting down 20 times. There's no impact by standing up and sitting down. Take your vitamins. Stop eating sugar. No. More sugar, no vitamins. Take these pills because a patient cured is a customer lost. I'm just a boob tuber. I don't know anything though.
Need sugar.
I'm on a crazy rant. My tinfoil hat came on. You know, it's underneath the Bitcoin logo. I got this nice tinfoil hat on. Protects my brain waves from them radio frequencies. From the what is it that
Is it the shape of a yarmulke?
No. It's just like a round, like a little cap, you know. But it like the one antenna array that's supposed to make fucking storms and shit like that.
Got it.
What I forget the facility that is. I can't remember for the life of me. It must be this tinfoil hat. I can't remember anymore.
Generic. That is fat folk. Body positivity is the norm now.
Hey man,
Not wrong.
I'm just gonna be like Dave Chappelle, dude. You can fucking
no.
burn me at the stake, dude. Gender is facts.
No, that's like that T-shirt posted in Gundy's memes channel. Gundy stuff and things. Like the gun, since we're renaming and recategorizing everything, is no longer a gun. It's a hole puncher.
Oh yeah, it's a portable hole puncher.
A hole puncher. It's a wireless security device.
Right. It's a camera. Want to look down inside of it?
No, Ralph Cooper says, I want good news. Good news is we're still in a bull run.
Jedi, I only mine. Only mine. Mine them shit coins for bitcoins.
It's Jed, not Jedi.
Or Jed. Oh.
There's an H, not an I next
Oh,
to it.
well, the screen's a little far away. Sorry, it's a little smaller on there so I can see everything right in front of me.
Jedi Hurricane. Sounds
Jed heard. Yeah, that's what I thought. It was like Jedi Hurricane.
Did you just assume their genre?
I know.
Yes, I will. I will. No shame in my game. None.
Good news.
I'm like done with the cancel culture.
We the
Fucking
bad news bears.
I'm fucking done with this whole fucking 50 million fucking sexualities out there and body shaming bullshit. No, I've got standards. I know what I like and what I don't like. I know I know gender is factual and it's genetically provable. I don't care how you want to look at yourself, think of yourself, or change your physical appearance.
I really hate Pearl Milling Company syrup.
So Jed has a question. He's asking, do you all mine or only steak? I believe I can honestly say for most of us, both.
Oh,
I don't steak.
Like I said, most.
you eat steak though.
I'll eat steak. Oh yeah.
And I don't mine right now. I'm not currently mining today.
It's like I've got my brothers back there watching YouTube and stuff, and you know what? He's fucking mining right now. I'm just saying.
I mine, I stake, I play in DeFi. I'm an all-around degen.
Yeah, if you're interested, you could check out those Discord links down below.
Woo!
Jason S. Do you mine or steak? Yes.
Mine or steak?
I like steak.
Steak?
Steak.
I know
yeah.
mining. I know
Steak.
mining can pay for a good steak.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I know you can.
While we're on the topic of food, I think
On the
MC
daily.
had mentioned carne asada fries. I had some fries yesterday. I had the steak fries,
Ooh.
put chicken on top, and then I put nacho cheese on top of that. It was amazing.
So much clogged arteries, big boy.
Right. Need some bacon bits on there, buddy.
The bacos, the shit.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So much artery cloggage there.
Yeah.
So much sodium.
But see, I didn't do it on a plate. I did it in a bowl.
Oh, it doesn't matter what your vessel is. Your food became the bowl. Be like water.
They need to re-release the Garbage Pail Kids. I think.
Oh man.
Garbage Pail Kids?
Oh god, that's like old school.
Jesus, wow.
Oh wow.
Why did you have to date me now?
Oh helpful, you're not that old.
I'm a lot older than you think.
Oh, mysterious over here.
So Mysterion.
Right?
Blood pressure is 200 over 110, says Jason S.
I've got.
Stop watching the charts, man.
I know in a box somewhere at my mom's place, there's a fucking garbage pail collection in there.
They're worth
I believe
dollars,
it.
man.
I believe it.
Oh, God.
Collectibles now. She should list them on eBay. Just sell them. Auction them off.
All those comic cards from 1989 and shit.
Ralph Cooper, we're not giving away an air fryer.
No, you need to go to Newegg for
Come
that.
on.
Well, no. If you guys like, I don't know if he watches Anthony Pompliano, but fucking Anthony Pompliano fucking gave out an air fryer.
Today?
Wow.
It was either today or yesterday. I forget. I think it was yesterday. He gave out some Bitcoin.
That shit.
He's paying for it out of his own pocket.
What?
He's a fucking Bitcoin millionaire, dude.
I
Come
know,
the
but-
fuck on,
But
dude.
that's just weird then. Like, he's giving away air fryers.
Dude, he's giving out $100 of Bitcoin, $1,000 of Bitcoin. It's worth watching.
I know, but an air
Bet.
fryer?
Yeah, he gave out an air.
Did he sign?
No, he just gave somebody a good air fryer.
Did he leave a hot loaf in there for the next
No,
person?
brand new. Shipped it right to their house. I was like, wow.
Is it bad when you said a hot loaf? I thought of a turd.
Well, that's what I was insinuating.
Right, a little grumpy action in there.
Come on, man. You know we've all thought about it. You don't really sell VCRs anymore, but you could always stick a peanut butter sandwich in that.
Jason, I have some of those first gen Garbage Pail Kids, and Magic the Gathering. Yeah, I'm that old.
Once with a piece of gum still in it.
No, that's the baseball cards.
So, Jed Hurricane.
They didn't do that at all.
asks-
The
No.
Garbage Pail Kids?
No, that
You know, I'm just going to answer. So, Jed Hurricane, the person in the top center is actually our boy Brian. Okay. He's going to be that guy right over there. Yes.
Okay.
And that's actually a video clip running in the background. He wants to know what you are mining back there.
This back here isn't my particular rig. It was a video that I was able to crack it and fucking bring it onto here because it worked really good. But with the hash rate over here, I'm going to guess that this is probably Monero. Just because it's saying hash and 1900, but this would be like a really old one, so this is probably like a graphics card version, I would almost guess. But otherwise it's Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Monero.
Those are your three that you're mining.
Yeah.
Ooh. You gotta stay in the green for profits. Take the best profits, man.
Right.
Nothing beats
Yeah,
an old E3.
I forgot Ethereum Classic too, because I've got those running too. As soon as you said the E3, I'm like, oh yeah,
E3.
that's not in there. That's right. I'm mining Ethereum Classic also. Yeah.
Yeah, before you start turning in your old ASICs to hair dryers, just make sure to maybe hang on to them for like a year.
Yeah, just a couple of them. You don't have to hold on to all of them. If you got a lot of them, you can get rid of some of them. So just in case,
Yeah,
just
if there's
in
another
case,
shortage, you could sell a 5-year-old GPU for $500.
right?
Dude, when
Dude, I can get rid of my
580.
E3s right now for $2,000. I fucking that's what I
How
paid.
old are those?
Like
how much they cost
3
new.
years, 3.5 years, something like that.
MSRP.
Yeah, that's when they were new. I paid like fucking $1,900, $1,800 for a lot of them, and I could sell them no problem for $2,000. I was like, get the fuck out of here! Wow.
At least they were ASIC chips in there, and not just a Raspberry Pi.
No. Those are SoC. Those are SoC chips.
Oh, okay.
They're SoC chips to make them appear to be a graphics card. So there's 6 modules. Yeah, there's 6 modules per board. 3 boards in there for 200 mega hash. So do the math of what, and each one of the modules is a total of 4 gigabytes of VRAM. So I mean, you're talking what, 380s?
Yeah, well. Gotta go back to the days when you could get RX 588 gigs for, $100 or less.
Oh god.
I mean, that was too long ago. That was, what, 10 months ago?
Like last year, I paid fucking it was 2 years ago. Wow, time flies. It was 2 years ago. I paid $125 each for, what was it, 12 RX 580s, and then I sold a few of them so that my price to me was like next to nothing.
Yeah. $30 GPUs.
Fucking, I sat there and put a $30 markup on that, $30 to $40 markup on there, and I was like, wow, now my GPUs it cost me under $100 a pop. It's like, all right.
So
So now I've got them all running in a case now. Fucking no fans on there and no problems. I was actually kind of
You got
surprised.
that super room heat exchanger. You know?
Oh yeah. And going into the cold months, I have no problems keeping the house warm.
Oh yeah.
Right. Furnace off. FA in the chat if you understand mining with no furnace on.
It's been since last year, but yeah, I did. You know, I usually have my AC in here, but I actually put it in the garage because it's about that time. So now it can run undisturbed for the rest of the winter.
Right. See, I just open up a door and the house gets to 80 degrees, so it feels like I'm in the Caribbean.
Yeah.
Now I got a bunch of fucking GPUs again. Jesus Christ.
Shorts and flip flops at Nam's house.
Yeah. All right, take it easy, helpful.
Later, big guy.
Later, buddy.
Have fun building.
Right.
Building.
Peace. So yeah, fucking, it's like I've got to crack open windows while it's snowing out in the winter time. That's always a trippy one for people when they come by. Be like, man, I felt a little cool breeze. I'm like, oh yeah, the window's open. Really? What? They're like, aren't you worried about heating up the outside? And I'm like, no, I don't want to die in here from the heat. They're like, turn off the furnace. I'm like, yeah, that hasn't been on yet. All winter. You know, you're talking third week of January, and you're like, yeah, I haven't turned it on yet. I haven't even fucking opened up the room and to fucking vacuum it out.
Slacking on your duties, sir.
Why bother if I don't fucking need it, dude? That furnace barely gets used anymore.
All right. It's just dead weight. Get it out of here.
Right, dude. Oh my god. That is like the funniest thing. It's like people are like, how do you keep it warm if your furnace ain't on? And I'm like, oh my god, you just don't know. It's like, have you ever seen fucking machines running and you got all the windows open in the house and it's still 85 fucking degrees? Like,
heat don't dissipate very rapidly.
no. Oh, I've got ASICs, and they are really good heat outputs, especially the Bitcoin miner. Wow, that one gets hot. That one blows out a consistent 75 C of air.
That's a lot.
Oh yeah, such heat. Oh my god. Like, I turn off that ASIC and it's like it like the room gets cold.
Yeah, you should do that. Free heat.
Right? Well, it's not free, but it's like
Not free, right.
but at least it's like if I'm gonna have the heat there, no matter what.
Heat with a kickback, you know.
Right, you might as well just be like, well, I'll just save money over there by not needing that unless it goes like fucking negative 20 outside. You know, maybe you might have to turn it on because the back bedroom doesn't get enough heat.
Oh no.
So, but you don't you have to go to work, bro?
Not today, big boy.
Oh, sweet.
Wow.
I take off long time.
I take off long time, y'all.
Oh yes, so long. Yeah, I
Yeah.
got in-laws in town.
Nice. Jason's like, he mined with the Vega 56 last winter. The blower, it was like 99 degrees, about 100 degrees coming out the other side. Oh, yeah.
Blower, I hardly know her.
Right? They're not bad at cards. They're just a little bit of the power hog.
Oh, the blowers.
Oh,
Or
yeah.
56s.
The 56s in general.
Yeah, I heard that you can get decent hash from the 56 and 64s.
Yeah, and you can flash the 64 BIOS on the 56 and get the performance of the 64.
Really?
Yes.
Same cars? They just dirty dicked you again, huh?
Yeah, yeah.
Man, AMD loves that.
They're like, oh,
side
you
action."
want this? Well, if you're smart, you can figure it out. It's like, oh wow, a graphics card with an upgrade. Get the fuck out of here! Amazing. NVIDIA, we're gonna put a lock on this. Shh.
What do you mean I can't fix my own repair?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So does. Ralph's like, Mikhail, you're in deep thought. What you thinking about? You are thinking too fucking hard right now.
Oh, I just got a bunch of artwork back for a possible project coming up. So I'm going through everything and making sure everything's good and golden before I.
Jed, that RX 580, if it's an 8 gig, that thing
messages.
That thing mine's pretty good. I've got 8 of them, and they run at 75 watts and get almost 32 mega hash. It's amazing. It's a couple of bucks worth of mining for you know,
a couple of bucks
for 15 cents worth of power. You get like $2 or almost. It's not bad. Not bad. I went nothing to write home about, but you know.
I mean, if you're gonna long haul hodl it, that's the best way to do it. You know?
Right.
So MC
Dude,
just
that's
came
what
back into the chat. He's
Oh.
like, I was on the roof, but I heard carne asada fries with chicken on it.
Oh, Jedi. Oh, he's got one of my favorite ones. He's got the Nitro Plus special edition. Is it the Sapphire Blue Nitro? Oh, those things are sexy.
Sapphire Blue.
So you can sit there and do the one-click BIOS mod on there, and it'll redo the timings on there, and then you can pull the. You don't even have to pull power off of it if you're gonna mine. You reset the core mega voltage on there to 850 millivolts, 1100 on that core, and I would say depending on the memory, you can try it at 2000 on the memory and ramp that all the way up to 2200. And you will do really good. You'll have 75 watts, 75 to 80 watts, and you should do right around 32 mega hash.
So low.
And Jed, this is on Linux. Thank God you're on Linux. Thank God.
One of
Oh,
one of
right.
Welcome to the fam.
Right. Oh God, he said Linux. Oh God, I get
If you're not in the Discord yet, down below. Discord.
He's on
my
that
freeware
Linux.
bonus
He's on
tingling.
the Linux Mint though, so you can set the overclocks in.
Pac-Man.
Oh yeah, Pac-Man too. Yeah.
Back, man.
But you can set the overclocks in the miner. The miner actually supports all the overclocks you need on there. You set the millivolts down to 850 millivolts, and then you overclock as normal. Do the BIOS mod on there, and life will be easy. They do really good. The virtual memory, leave the voltage alone on it. Let it drink all the voltage it wants. That card at 60% fan, you'll be lucky if it goes over 50C. Because as soon as you drop the core millivolt down, the V core, the core itself doesn't generate as much heat, and the heat spreader that's on the card works amazing.
I see
Yeah,
that
you
face
said
in the
even
chat.
not blowing with the fan, you know. You're blowing like against it too. Still pulling it fine.
He's like, I use Arch. Arch Linux, not bad. Not bad, not bad.
What kind of compiler do you guys like? You use your own or just stock?
I use
Stock.
just stock, yeah. And a lot,
It's
and
for Arch, isn't it? Yes, Pac-Man's for Arch.
yeah.
Arch-based Linux systems.
Pac-Man.
Yep.
Arch, Monjaro, Garuda.
So there used to be Backtrack, Kali, and then there was some new one someone was talking about. I haven't even heard about it yet.
Garuda. I've been playing with Garuda. We've been trying to.
Yeah,
My ThinkPad won't load Garuda, but I've also been messing with the newest Ubuntu on my ThinkPad behind me. But for whatever reason, I cannot load into Ubuntu with the kernels. Was it 5.13? If I load in with 5.13, which is the newest kernels, it kernel panics and will not boot into the system. So I gotta go back into Grub and then boot into 5.11, and 5.11 works flawlessly. Kind of defeats the purpose though of upgrading to the newest Ubuntu with 5.13. If 5.13 honestly fucking work.
right.
No.
Yeah. I mean, otherwise, it's like I've been playing with a few of the flavors for the orange pie and stuff. I play with a lot of the Linux stuff on the small form factor, just because like it's actually kind of interesting to play with it that way. But not a daily driver, because unfortunately, like gaming and stuff like that, it's just easier to operate with Windows on that for gaming. If they would have a Linux-based machine that would allow me to operate these games properly in Linux with no issues booting.
Garuda does really well.
Not for all of it though. I mean, it's like because like not everybody's compiling the libraries for them, and I get it. You know, they're not making it.
Garuda has Wine built in, so it'll run a lot of native stuff.
Oh, nice.
Like straight out of the gate.
Okay.
You just gotta get the Dragonized version.
Thanks, Jed. He says he's going to join the Discord. We're a cool bunch.
Thank you.
Linux users.
right.
I love Linux.
Above that, MC actually says that I should come out with the Crypto Pog set with slammers. Well, I don't think I'll be doing that,
Bring back the
but
90s again.
I have been talking with Mikkel about the possibility, even if it's just for marketing purposes, the possibility of Doge Lord coffee NFTs, like different types of coffees, different coffee mugs, latte art, foam art,
Doge Lord art and coffee.
all that
Yeah.
stuff. Ooh, a wild
Help
jet
marketing.
appeared. Don't forget to verify with that bot.
Yes. Just say,
Or you'll never see anything.
I accept and sign my life away to dogelord.com. Oh wait, is that what it says still? Or did we edit that out?
I think we
Was
edited
that
that
out, I
out.
think.
What'd you guys do behind my back?
Everything.
We were trying to make another human centipede.
Okay.
He says, I'm an artist, by the way. Fucking DM
Oh, what
me,
kind of
sir.
artist? What kind of artist?
Nice.
Working on my first.
NFT.
Oh my
nice.
gosh. Love it.
MC, I
it,
would
dude.
love to accept HNT, but right now none of the payment platforms for crypto are allowing that to happen right now. So, sorry, can't do it just yet.
Say what?
Y'all are gonna end up making me having to make a public NFT channel. There is, guys, if you aren't in the Patreon, there is like a new, underneath the DCA your brand, there is actually a new thread. It's where I'm basically putting a log of like things that I've been like building with collections focused, but it ties into NFTs. So anything that I'm kind of doing right now, like with any kind of NFTs, learning it, any kind of information that I'm gathering, I'm just dropping it there.
Yeah, it's called
It can be
NFT
useful.
collections.
It could be useful to someone. Who knows? But yeah, that's kind of what I'm working on. But all these people keep joining in about NFTs, man. I'm gonna have to just make like a public NFT channel too.
Seriously, seriously.
I mean, DeFi's the new, IPO, right?
Well, see that like I said, even if it's just for marketing, because I know it costs money to actually get these NFTs put on the blockchain. Correct? Yes, we can all
Yep.
agree on that.
Yep.
Okay, so even if it's just for marketing, it's a success because then I'm now targeting people that are interested in NFTs because they're obviously in the crypto game. Somebody somewhere is going to be into coffee as well. So
Oh, yeah.
like, can you imagine NFTs with the different types of custom mugs and different art?
I have one in my head that I
170
want to
different
work
coffee
on
variants.
for you. But I gotta finish the one that should have been here. Like the artwork should have been here like 2 days ago, and it showed up today, and I needed it done by Sunday.
Well, Sunday's only 2 days away.
It's gonna be a long long day tomorrow.
I believe it. In case you guys hadn't noticed, we're a channel full of hustlers. We're always building something. We're all builders, one way or another.
Yep.
There's no slackers here.
I build bigger hash rates. That's my thing. DCA all the way.
Mining brought me fully into crypto, and now I have I still am like a hardcore miner. If I wasn't mining, I wouldn't have any crypto. So,
And Mikkel can
I'd be
attest,
on the
and
street, too.
Mikkel can attest to the fact that I like to GPU drag race and have the biggest hash rate on a pool. So I'm always like putting more on there until I like max out
he's
my
never
house.
stopped.
Until I max out my house and any other building I can get my hands
Which
on.
I've seen him do before. I've
Yeah.
seen him max out his house before.
Yeah. Yeah, when you're mining the fuck out of it when you can pop the main breaker to your house just because you turned the microwave on.
Microwave on breaker pop. Not
main
just any breaker, the main.
made the whole house. You go to touch the breaker and it like you turn it, you flip it over and it goes pop right back off. And you're like, wow.
It's like,
We're still a little hot here, buddy. Can you give me about 5 minutes? It's like,
cool
oh,
down, sir.
oh wow. Like you put your hand on it, you're like, oh shit, that's over 100 degrees.
Yeah, why is it when you tell people stuff is hot, they just want to touch it? Like, yo, I just told you it's hot.
well, it doesn't tell you it's hot. You're just like, you click it and it goes back over. And when you had your hand by it, you're like, wow, did I just feel warmth? Put your hand on it, you're like, wow, I'm going to leave that door open for a minute here.
Yeah. You know, it happens. Actually, it doesn't.
Anonymous is like, I melted my main breaker.
I have seen melted wires. But
Oh, yeah. It's
The
like,
third set of main breakers, I decided it was time to turn off some GPUs because the breakers are rather expensive.
well, you see, I was putting
they are.
ASICs in other rooms that were like, I'm like, well, this can run on 110, and I could put one on this circuit.
Squeeze another one in there.
Oh, there's a circuit over here that nothing's on. I could put one over here. It's okay.
Go out with your multimeter and probe it just to make sure you're onto the right angle.
Right, and I'm like, oh, okay, we're cool. We're cool here. We're cool here. All right, we're good to go, right? Fucking, I go out into the garage, turn the compressor on, and it's. I'm like, what the fuck just happened? I come into the house, all the lights are off. And I'm like, oh, I gotta turn off one ASIC here, unplug it, wait a couple of moments, hit the breaker. I hear all the ASICs turn back on. I'm like, all right, cool. I can go back out to the garage and work. It was a decision of I needed to have AC units so that the house stayed livable, and I needed to use my compressor, so I wasn't going to turn the AC unit off because it was like fucking 110 outside. I was like, oh god, no.
install a sub box in like the wood behind your house.
Right. It's like I've got a 400 amp breaker box. It's just a matter of
Getting your stuff off.
yeah. Because I don't have the gloves to mess with the from the pole, so I've got to hire somebody for that. It's like, it's gonna be expensive.
Hey. Is it bedtime yet?
It could be getting there. Could be getting
It
there.
is.
It's getting there for me. I
Right.
still,
right.
gotta
I
wake,
feel
I
it.
still have to wake up at 1:45 in the morning.
All right. Well, with that being said, I guess.
It's already
got-
midnight 20 for me.
Right.
Then I guess that means it's time for another announcement because,
Oh.
we're
Could be.
about to sign off. I need to see some FAs in the chat before I do it, though. I need to see some FAs. Yo, thank you, Java. First FA in the chat. Who else we got?
Oh, anonymous! I'd have to fucking pull the main wires out of the box. It's nothing that I'd be able to easily transfer one at a time. I don't have enough length on that wire. Otherwise, I would.
Yes, it is time. To all you sexy motherfuckers, DCA Adventure is rated F for fucking awesome. Ooh.
Oh, Jedi. FA is for fucking awesome. That's what it literally means. That was a thing. It's a thing.
It literally is a thing. Look at Gundy's
If you
shirt.
go back and scroll to the first of the video, when we're done, you'll be able to see our glorious intros.
Right.
And and I don't know, should we tell people to make intros?
Oh yeah,
I think
reminder.
that'd be a cool idea.
Like if you guys have any video skills, and you want to actually create a DCA Adventure intro or outro or something,
Ooh.
hit us up. Let's have at it. Let's make a contest out of it.
Let's do it.
Right. We'd probably be able to throw some Bitcoin down on that.
Oh.
Anonymous is like, he wants to hear the monster truck voice.
We'll make DCA Adventure the best channel on YouTube. Yo.
On any tube.
Sunday. I don't remember what's playing, but you better fucking be here.
Right. Better be here tomorrow for getting all that mining information. Ooh.
Definitely be here tomorrow for mining
Well-
after the dark with Brian and Mikkel, guys.
And
There will also be a video posted tomorrow from DeFi Deep Dive. It'll be a premiere. I'm waiting to see kind of what the lineup will look like when I can post it. But it'll be premiere, and it's a deep dive of the Phantom Network with me and Helpful.
I remember. Sunday. There's not gonna be a stream. You know why? Because it's fucking Halloween.
There will be another video posted on Halloween.
Right.
Me and Helpful have a 2-part special we've been working on the past couple days.
Is that gonna be a live stream or is it just a?
It'll be a premiere both days.
premiere.
Yeah,
Nice.
premiere both days.
Premiere. Oh yeah.
So if you guys don't have,
And
fun.
what time is that dropping?
So tomorrow I'm gonna probably shoot around, I would assume around 12ish to 1ish Central Standard Time. It depends on when Red goes live. If he doesn't go live till later and Serpent's done and there's a gap, I'm gonna post it in between there. So be on the lookout for that. Sunday I'm gonna shoot for noonish my time.
So for those of you that are brand new, the reason
that's in cool standard time.
waiting for Panda's stream Saturdays is basically
Overloads.
it's basically when the whole community is working together and trying not to stream over top of one another.
right.
You can literally, like we were kids watching Saturday morning cartoons, you go from mining channel to channel to channel to channel to channel, like non-stop content all day long. Just
Right.
about.
Yep.
100%. And if you guys don't have any other comments or questions, I guess we're gonna skedaddle up out of here.
Reminder, check out the general Discord. Scroll up. I want input. If you got Photoshop skills and whatnot, let's see your version of the logo that we have been trying to develop together for Doge Lord Coffee. For the Ye Old Miners Roast.
Ooh. Need input. Input.
Like, seriously, that artist, I'm going to hire him again to do the border and all the FDA regulation freaking BS, contents and, all that label information. It's going to be a dadgum roast so customized it's going to look like Jack Daniels was a coffee company, okay?
Ooh.
Hot damn.
Can it be?
Only better.
Oof.
And
George
guys,
Liquor is next.
in the Discord, which you can find link for that down in the description below, there is now the NFT non-fungible token channel. It's just sitting there in the community fun times, right there in the middle, right in between Proof of Pants and Gundy's House of Memes. Is where it is sitting.
There's lots of new info in there all the time.
All the time. All the time. So, you're all awesome in my opinion.
Oh, yeah.
That's all you got for me.
Fucking awesome.
So, definitely, guys, don't forget to smash that Lizzie like button on your way out. Hit the bell notification. Make sure it's even pressed if you know you pressed it. We know how YouTube is. And like always, we'll definitely see all your happy faces on the next one. Stay savage. Yo.
Peace out, guys.
Later, guys.
Stay savage.